EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There goes the blue line, and here we go. Just about.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 2. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Here's Mitchell to the paint. Here's Gobert. Doesn't go that time. Horford with some nice D. Tatum from long range. Kept alive by Boston. Out to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. Defense got crossed up, and he made him pay.
Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
From deep, Conley. Rebound, Boston. Tatum inside. Bogdanovic on him. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Mitchell drives in. And he buries his first look.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Conley against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum with another miss. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Mitchell. Right side Conley. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper for 2. It's a tie ball game. Schroeder against Conley. Pass to Smart. Right wing. Tatum from long range. Counted from distance.
Natural leader and active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's...
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley against Schroeder. To the middle. And that one's good from Conley.
You have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovic against Tatum. Outside Brown. Pass to Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
Give Smart so much credit. He's worked hard on his three-point shot. It's improved so much since he's entered.
Conley against Schroeder. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Utah gets it back. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are uncovered.
Outside, Brown. It's Smart on the wing. And here's Tatum. With the 10-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tatum. Inside. Stolen by Schroeder. Lots of room. Unable to get that one.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics leading by. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Back to Mitchell. There's the three. Nails it from three. Mitchell's got 8 points. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Oh, man. Awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Conley against Smart, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Brown against Bogdanovich. Kick out to Brown. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Boston trailing. Pass to Brown. Out to Schroeder. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a three. The shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way.
Brown's breakout offensively, it could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Schroeder against Conley. Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
Can't go on the screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight. That triggers the drive. And playing him physical sends him to the line where he's improved as well.
Tatum passes to Horford. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Outside Tatum. To end the run. Rebound, Utah.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Tatum against Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the double team with Horford. The three from Mitchell. They get it back. Tries again. Over Smart. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. Horford covering. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Tatum.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Smart against Conley. Shots blocked. Goes back up. And the layup good by Smart. Smart has gotten 4 this quarter.
But that's the kind of effort they love to see from Smart. He's sticking his nose in there and doing some work on the offensive boards.
The kick out to Conley. Offline with a 3. Outside, Brown. From the baseline. And stolen by Gobert. From deep three-point range. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jets. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first, and they kept it close, trailing. And that's a wrap. With
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. Pass to Kanter. And Kanter with the slam.
Oh, man, what a slam by Kanter. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Here's Oni. Now here's Gay. Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, draft day steal.
Shooting for Utah, Jordan Clarkson.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Clarkson nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Williams. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Out to the wing. Richardson against Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Here's Oni. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Gay with the miss. Everyone knew Williams would take a little time to mature. But C-Webb, now he has, and he's making an impact.
He's kind of a boom or bust prospect for that reason. He has all the physical abilities in the world, good instincts for the game. It's great to see him holding himself accountable and contributing at a high level.
Gay finds Clarkson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Clarkson at the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the inside. Canner. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Clarkson.
First team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Ooh, stolen by Cantor. On the wing, Richardson, defended by Whiteside. The kick out to Williams. Five to shoot. Pass to Richardson. This for the tie. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Clarkson. Gay outside. From deep. The Jazz with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Canner against Ingles. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Canner's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Pass to Oni. A minute 20 left in the third. Back to Clarkson. Solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Canner, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops it first.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Richardson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pulls up on the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Robert Williams out there with Ennis Canner. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez, and it's Richardson in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. The kick to Tatum. This one for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by one.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. Great clear.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Pounded by Tatum. Back to Mitchell. Fires for three. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Brown passes to Tatum. He goes up again. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Conley against Schroeder. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Mitchell. Smart with the defensive effort.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Conley against Brown. No good from the wing.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Over Smart. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Schroeder passes to Smart. And here's Horford, defended by Gobert. Horford against Gobert. Outside, Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
Schroeder against Conley. 1:52 left in the fourth. Gobert up top. Schroeder against Conley. 5 on the clock. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And you talk about Tatum's demeanor, even here, focused. That's the guy you want taking big shots.
1:19 left in the game. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. Stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Left side Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, defended by Brown. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
The more threes he misses, the more he wants to take. Where do they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
It's Smart on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Smart against Mitchell. Smart passes to Brown. Right side Schroeder from outside the arc. Misses the three. Timeout. And Utah calls time here.
You are the sixth man. Now let's show them why.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, my. I mean, he won in a landslide. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined. It's been by design. I mean, he's been the focal point of their offense from the very start. Once the points started flowing, his teammates were more than happy to keep feeding him. It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And Boston calls time here. They're losing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That'll be a 5-second call.
Utah ball.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown.
On the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Now, here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. 18 feet out. Here's Nurkic. Drilled from 6 feet.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now Gobert following the 3-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Shots good by Mitchell.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lillard surveying the D. The dish now to McCollum. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Gobert, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Basket good. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell against McCollum. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Conley against Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Right side, Covington. Pass to Lillard. The 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
2
Lillard outside.
In the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And he makes that one. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Conley against Lillard. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. McCollum finds Nurkic. Gobert against Lillard. From the arc. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. Over Mitchell. McCollum, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
Portland trailing here. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. McCollum against Mitchell. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Back to Mitchell. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. Down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Blazers ball.
Lillard finds Covington. Here's McCollum. There's the pass to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Lets it go. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forward.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Here's Gobert. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lillard against Conley. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closer. McCollum outside, 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Lillard. Misses the 3. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Utah ball.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Up top, Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell.
Well, he has to keep improving on this end of the floor when CJ is helping out on defense. The teammates feed off that.
O'Neal with the rebound. Utah is shooting 43% from the field. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lillard against Conley.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich against Covington. 5 on the clock. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another 3. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Here's Conley after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. And Bogdanovic, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night. Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum with the ball. Lillard finds Nurkic. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Hands out there with Zeller. And there's Tony Snell. Then it's McLemore. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal. First team foul.
Here's Clarkson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
He had stolen by Ingles. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Passes it to Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Pass to McLemore. Pass to Snell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the drive.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Tony.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Uncovered. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now the pass to Simons. Yes, that goes in. Simons has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
passes to Clarkson. Inside, it's stolen by Nance. And now Portland on the break. In the corner, it's McLemore. Passes it to Simons. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Stolen by Clarkson. And they're on the break. Back to Gay. That shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Simons in the corner. Nance with it. Pass to Simons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Utah, tipped away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running, and the basket by Ingles.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
So it's Utah now. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Jazz ball starts the second half.
1:12 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson outside and stolen by Zeller.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad taste of the butterfingers here in the second.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Honey. The Blazers getting the bucket. Kicks to Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. 6 to shoot. And dishes to Gay.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
35 seconds left in the third. Pass to Simons. Nance, right side. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading.
Trailblazers foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
And the pass to McLemore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Good on the second free throw. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Jazz leading by 4. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Utah ball starts the 4th and final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazer D.
Mitchell outside. For the 3. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
McCollum finds Lillard. Back to McCollum. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Utah ball starts the
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazer.
Lillard against Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Gobert. Portland grabs the miss. And a deep three from Lillard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, they get it back. Passes to O'Neal. He kicks to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Back to Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Jazz lead by 3.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Nurkic. Here is Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Lillard misses. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Trailblazers. It's McCollum on the wing. He dishes it to Powell. Back to McCollum. Nobody near Lillard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Nice shot by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Double by Bogdanovich. Lillard finds McCollum. Over Mitchell. Portland again missing. Utah leading by 5. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Stolen by O'Neal. The feed to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now an 8-point Jazz lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Mitchell. Shot on the wing. Goes back up. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Covington with the steal.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Covington wide open. He fires. Clock at 4. McCollum. Portland again missing. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Offline with his 3. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?
Trailblazers start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brown the pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots.
And the basket by McCollum.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
That's his first.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw good, Nurkic. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now here's Schroeder on the wing. Brown. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Shot against McCollum. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's McCollum to the middle and stolen by Horford. Brown outside. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Outside Tatum. To the paint. Horford dishes to Tatum. Good D by Covington.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Portland no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Horford trying to free himself up.
Maybe Schroeder's greatest attribute is beating people off the bounce. Nice play.
McCollum right side. Passes to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. 4 on the clock. Portland needs to get off the shot. And Nurkic gets it to go.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston.
2 minutes.
They trail by 1.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Brown. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Brown.
Brown's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And stolen by Horford. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
Veteran instincts there. Horford does a great job at sniffing out when they go after steal.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Back to Lillard, lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. 1:09 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
Goodness, this is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's McCollum. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. And he makes the folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Tatum. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's McCollum. Dishes to Lillard. McCollum passes to Covington. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Celtics ball.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, the veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, did they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's teams, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement, the narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. And those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
Here's Lillard. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Covington with it, picked up by Brown. Back to Covington. Kicks it out to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. The pass to Nurkic. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
He's got a strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride.
Now here's Lillard. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Lillard outside. Pass to Powell. Elbow shot is on the way. And too long on the shot. Celtics leading by 10. Schroeder finds Tatum. Down low. From down in the low post. It goes. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Passes it to McCollum. Can they get it? Powell dishes to Covington. Good work defensively by Smart. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's Powell with the drive. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Got it. And the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from McCollum. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Now their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Now McCollum, after Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Covington. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Celtics leading by 9. 1:03 left to play here in the half. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Schroeder. That's 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense is nowhere to be found.
McCollum outside. It's Powell on the wing. And the pass to McCollum. Kicks it to Lillard. Pass to Powell. From deep. And the Trailblazers another 3.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Schroeder against Lillard. Brown outside. He dishes it to Horford. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. Covington kicks to Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
What a fantastic defender. Smart uses his big, strong body and impressive reach to pester shooters.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And last game, he could never really get going. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and the guys are hitting their shots.
On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Richardson, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Nance. Doesn't go for him.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Cantor. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Blazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Snell. And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball. Celtics ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazer D.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Celtics passing it around and stolen by Zeller. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Snell.
He's better shooting off the pass than a bounce, but still, he's comfortable in that, Jay. Credit his teammates, too, for setting him up.
And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 to shoot. Cantor inside. He's against Zeller. Cantor's shot is off. McLemore with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Snell dishes to Zeller. Back to Snell. High post Zeller. Pass to Simons. To the middle. Shot by Zeller, no good. Boston leading by 9. Inside. Here's Cantor. Makes it off the glass.
Plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Snell. Here's Simons. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Hernan Gomez kicks to Richardson. Nice move. Pass to Cantor. Outside Williams. Here's Pritchard. Kicks it out to Richardson. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Trailblazers trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Here's Snell. Hernan Gomez covering. Clock at 4. Nance passes to Snell. That 3 off the mark. Boston leading by 11. And Williams, here we go. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
Here's Snell. The 9-foot shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Simons surveying the D. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Pass to Canner. Nifty move. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Tony Snell. Then McLemore is out there with Zeller. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
A burst of athleticism. Gets Snell to the rim, and he throws it down.
Celtics leading by 11. Here's Pritchard. The feed now to Cantor, and it's blocked. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Here's Simons. Takes it inside. Williams with the block. Left side, Nance. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Over in the corner, Zeller. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Celtics substitution. Boston ball starts.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazer.
Schroeder outside. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Powell. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 13. McCollum kicks to Powell. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. To the inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Covington. And that's 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Boston leading by 11. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Smart. To the wing right side. Back to Brown. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Lillard. Over to the wing. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder against Lillard. There's the pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Schroeder against
2
Lillard.
minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Covington passes to Nurkic. Powell, no one around him. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Now realize
surprising when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder kicks to Smart. Tatum on the wing. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Boston ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Brown finds Horford. Shoots over Covington. Horford no up. Trail Blazers trail by 9. Nurkic with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And that one hits back iron.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's McCollum. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Lillard outside. Five to shoot. It's stolen by Schroeder. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on us. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
forward.
We are nearly ready.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Schroeder against Conley. Right side Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. And no good that time. Good D by Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Schroeder. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. The 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Schroeder against Conley. Outside Tatum from deep 3-point range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down. A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Horford with it. Conley picks him up. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Gobert. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Tatum drives in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Now here is Conley. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, fires from deep. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Conley against Schroeder. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Here's Conley. Good. Nice job down low.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
In the corner. Tatum with it. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Clock is at 3. Horford. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires it up. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
46 seconds left to play in the first. And Gobert hits to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Conley up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Celtics trail by 7. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And here's Conley outside. No good on that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Mitchell passes to Conley. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Bogdanovich with it, out guarded by Tatum. A 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. There's the feed to Horford. Smart kicks to Brown. From deep. Offensive rebound. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. From deep 3-point range. Tips it, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Brown, shakes him. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Rebound, Boston.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Goes back up. He lays it in. Tatum's got 9 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Conley against Schroeder. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Another miss by Utah. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Just 4 to shoot. And a dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Mitchell outside. Conley feeling it out. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. To the middle. They can use a bucket. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Mitchell against Smart. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. The 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Terrific way to end a half. Nailing a 3 to add to the lead.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jan.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Tatum. Juan Hernangomez, who's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Richardson in for Smart.
Josh Richardson.
Schroeder with the ball. And Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Cantor inside. Whiteside's there. Kept alive. Now, here's Richardson. He's covered by Clarkson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Oni passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Back to Clarkson. From deep Ingles. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 5. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. On the wing, Williams. To the inside. Here's Cantor. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. Williams passes to Cantor.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Gay outside. Clarkson against Richardson. Clarkson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Gay. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Richardson against Clarkson. On deep. And they get it back. Celtics trail by 3. With a tie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. The Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Gay kicks to Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gay passes to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Clarkson. And he dunks it down.
He saw his chance to earn a little camera time there.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Up top, Canner. He's covered by Whiteside. Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
The ball handling skills of Josh, showing off his ability to create for himself.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 1:21 left in the third. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cantor, the pass to Richardson. And Cantor throws it down.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Oni. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. The Jazz shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Feeds to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision, and it takes good decision-making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford at the center filling out the middle. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
The pass to Conley. Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
The kick out to Brown. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. High post try. Here's Gobert. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. It's up a 3. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Schroeder against Conley. Over to the left wing. O'Neal from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown feeling out of it. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Cantor checked in for the Celtics.
Ennis Cantor.
Celtics trail by 4. Schroeder outside. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Pass to Cantor.
2 minutes remaining.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Schroeder finds Brown. 4 on the shot clock. They get it back. And Cantor throws it down.
And his teammates love it. Cantor taking charge on a huge possession. You can just see him brimming with confidence, not afraid of the big moment.
Mitchell against Smart. Now the pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Utah needs to get off the shot here.
That's the kind of defense they need from Schroeder. Hands up and right in his grill.
Here's Brown to tie it up. And it's good on the way out. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert. It's in!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Mitchell against Smart. The kick out to Brown. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Mitchell against Smart. Mitchell left side. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Can't cash in. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. To present the New Balance Player of the Game in his schedule.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Stolen by O'Neal, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Bogdanovich goes in. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Brown kicks to Smart to take the lead. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Smart against Mitchell. Passes to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Tatum with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Cantor. Sweet move.
And you know,
the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. They get it back. Gobert. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. There's the 3. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Right side, Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Right between the eyes.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Over in the corner, Brown. That's to Smart. Back to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. Hello, basketball fans. Allie, take
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
And that one's good.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Lillard passes to Covington. Back to Lillard. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Powell in the post. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovic. Up and over McCollum. Bogdanovic, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't vary those kind of jumpers.
The shot's good.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Conley. Over Covington from 12 feet. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Conley. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Lillard outside. Lillard double team. Up top Powell. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Mitchell to the paint. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Double team on Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And then Bogdanovic with the dunks.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Nurkic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. And that one's good. Covington. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Out to McCollum. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. On the wing, Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drops in the 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Powell. Lillard outside. And the three off target. O'Neal on the wing. Defended by Lillard. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now for Portland, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gobert. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Back to Mitchell. Here he goes, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Ooh, I love it.
McCollum on the left side. Pass to Powell. Wide open. And the jumper is good. Powell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Conley against Lillard. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. There's McCollum with the three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Powell pulls it in. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. For 3, McCollum. Back to Powell. Down low. Covington finds McCollum. Back to Covington. And he makes it on the layup. Covington's got his second bucket on the night. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
In the first round. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard right side. Shot clock at 6. Powell passes to Lillard. McCollum with it. Checked by Mitchell. He shoots it. They get it again. Covington. No good with a layup. For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers.
Portland ball.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Poke loose. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Now McCollum. He's guarded by Conley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nurkic. Utah with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's O'Neal. From downtown, and Conley with the 3. Conley's got 8.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Shots good by McCollum.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley against Lillard. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Utah the rebound. Conley finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. The 3. And Conley with the 3. He's got 11.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Lillard left side. Over Mitchell. Lillard can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really...
And so it's Utah out in front by 19 going into the break. They've kept...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading. And...
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. Whiteside down low. He's guarded by Nance. There's the 3. Nance pulls down the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Zeller. Here's Simons. Nance right side. 4 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Honey. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Utah.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Back to Snell. Shoots. Portland, no good that time either.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Pass to Zeller. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Snell. Clock at 6. Nance left side. And here's Zeller. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Gay.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Clarkson for 3. That one is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Simons. Nance in the post. Gaze there. Simons. Portland, no good that time either.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Doubled by Nance. Pass to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Whiteside.
And the Jazz lead by 21. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brett.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And that one good. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
McLemore gets the bucket.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Oni. Now here's Ingles. Okay, outside. Inside. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Back to Zeller. Drops in the layup for 2. Zeller's got his second basket on the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Clarkson against Zeller. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Pass to Nance. Here's McLemore. He's covered by Clarkson. And there's the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And it's Clarkson missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Basket's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front, up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 3. Outside, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. That shot is off. Good D by Covington. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah.
Substitution for the Jazz.
McCollum outside. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. And the Jazz with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Mitchell. Shot is up. Portland grabs the miss. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Nurkic passes to McCollum. Now Covington back to McCollum. Powell with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Covington. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. The Jazz with another miss. Conley against Lillard. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Powell. And down it goes. 2 points.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Powell passes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Offensive board. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The three is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Covington. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Covington. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Portland ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Nurkic picks him up. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
To stop the run, the rebound by the Jazz.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
14 feet away. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Over Covington. And that one's long. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lillard. Takes a three. Tipped. Here we go. All alone. Here's Conley. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their master.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There goes the blue line, and here we go tonight in Boston. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And here's Tatum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
Foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Covington. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Brown. Right side, Tatum. Can't get it to drop. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and a sustained effort.
McCollum's shot is off. Foul against Schroeder. Here's Tatum. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
And it's Tatum missing. Now Portland with it. Outside Covington. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Covington. Out to Lillard. Driving inside. Horford with the block.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick to Tatum. No one near him. He squares up and sinks it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
For three, here's Lillard. Buries it from three.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Now Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Horford. Back to Schroeder. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Slick ball handling gets Schroeder to an open look, and he makes the most of it.
The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Pass to McCollum from deep. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 so far. Smart against McCollum. Kick out to Brown. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, each year it seems the Browns are better shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Covington. Up top McCollum. Defended by Smart. McCollum, pass to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send the shots.
And Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Covington finds Lillard. The shot misses. Horford with some nice D.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
That's just sound, fundamental basketball from Horford. Just working the D and fooling them with the effective fake.
That's good from Horford. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Portland trailing here. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist from Covington.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Smart outside. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Tatum. And Nurkic with the block. Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Fantastic penetration. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim, he jumps on.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Brown inside. Now covers. Brown can't hit.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
He takes it in.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Boston trailing. Schroeder finds Brown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. With 2 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up by 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Powell outside. Left side, Covington. Smart against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, left side. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Horford. Good work there as it goes. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the moves.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's McCollum. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, and check out the handles of Brown. Just destroying anyone in his path.
Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard passes to McCollum. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Covington. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum inside, working on Powell, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Oh, smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get in contact. Oh, man, he getting to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
To the inside. Up to Powell. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McCollum with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, McCollum. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 8 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Tatum with a steal. Here's Brown. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 8. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them. And great job to establish position and square up.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Celtics call time here.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt?
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the half. On the attack, Schroeder. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Horford finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Nurkic with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's McCollum. To the middle. Tatum with a steal.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
That's number 2 on him already. Third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some fouls.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
The first free throw is good.
You love the heart that Jason Tatum brings to every game. He's a player who isn't afraid to dig deep, and he put the team on his back. It's like the higher the stakes, the harder he plays.
A minute 6 left to play in the first half. Lillard passes to Covington, and he banks in the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Boston on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Tatum, outside Schroeder, and the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Yeah, there's no defensive pressure at all. You've got to be able to make that exchange.
A line change here for Portland. There's 45 seconds left in the second. Pass to Nance. Down low. Stolen by Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. Oh! Throw it down!
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Nance outside. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. With the drive. And Nance with the slam.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Tatum from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 14 points, 2. And that does it for our half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
We've got Enes Kanter. Robert Williams out there with Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Pass to McLemore. Back to Simons. The kick out to Nance. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Nance has got his second basket of the night. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard going inside. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Cantor inside. Defended by Zeller. Doubled by Zeller. Back to Hernan Gomez. Drains the triple. Hernan Gomez has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Here's Simons. And it is Cantor. Gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Cantor against Zeller. Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Richardson, no good.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's Simons, guarded by Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Here's Zeller. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And chalk that one up to simple awareness. Zeller's a smart guy. He knows the clock is running down, beats it just in time.
Here's Pritchard. Cantor with it. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Simons. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Boston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Here's Simons. Pass to Zeller. Here's Snell. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Snell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 59 seconds left in the third. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Cantor against Zeller. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Trailblazers ball.
Oh, it's stolen. On the wing, Richardson. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Celtics foul. 1. Hernan Gomez. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Younger brother of Tyler Zeller and former son's big man Luke Zeller. Cody has a good chance to be the best of all three.
No good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Driving in. Here's Pritchard. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Nance. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics. They're up 7. And right after this, we'll bring... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 3. Smart against McCollum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Portland now. They trail by 7.
Really working on the technique defensively. Tatum showing good fundamentals, good discipline.
And the jam by Brown.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Lillard against Schroeder. Pass to Nurkic. Out to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Lillard outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Shoot from the baseline. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Back to Lillard. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Schroeder against Lillard. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
You got to get out. You got to get out. He's too good of an outside shooter to be allowed this much space.
Lillard outside. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Nice D from Brown. For Boston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Tatum with it. Picked up by Powell. And here's Brown for 3. Back to Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. Inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to the guy with the great shot.
Lillard passes to McCollum. From deep three-point range. Boston with a rebound.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh,
and there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Covington against Tatum. Pass to Smart. Brown with it. It's stolen by Nurkic.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
Covington passes to McCollum. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. Covington with it. 6 to shoot. And here's Lillard. Driving to the basket. For three, McCollum. The rebound by Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Nurkic. Brown against Nurkic. Brown passes to Horford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Norman Powell.
Horford is rolled inside, which is what forces the defense to compromise and hack.
Horford at the line.
Horford hits them both. 1:14 left to play in the 4th quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. It paid off the most on the glass where he dominated.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Outside Tatum. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 17.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Smart for 3. That shot, no good. Now Portland with it. Back to Covington. Pass to Powell. Lillard outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Grant.
you